When he's not performing stand-up to sold-out clubs all across the country, you can watch him each week starring in the hilarious new FX comedy, St. George. Please welcome my good friend, the great George Lopez.
Flight attendant to come in and see I'm really glad my wig stayed on.
Why is Don Cheeto having sex with George Lopez?
I think I may have the first time I ever tongued a wig.
I'm supposed to ask you about feeling insecure in relationships, but clearly...
Oh, no. I have a small penis. And you know, every guy, listen, there's always a guy with a better car, there's always a faster runner, there's always a larger penis. I just say to women, it's not that it's small, you just have to get closer.
Okay, so what is your opinion on sex on the plane?
Well, I love it. What do you mean? I'm usually alone. No, but I actually have made noises like, come on, please, come on, so close, please. Come on, give it to me. I was buttoning my jeans, yeah. An inch, just another inch.
George, all right, we want to talk about your new show, St. George, which is hilarious. But before we do, we have to talk about the incident in Canada a few months ago where there was a... People are celebrating it.
You're next.
You're
next. It's not a wig, but it could be. It's just throwback. It's not that I'm out of style, I'm throwback.
You were passed out on a casino floor in Canada, and you say that incident changed your life.
Well, it changed my life because I haven't had a drink since I got up. Actually, I haven't had a drink, and actually, I'm still a little bit hungover. But you know, when things like that happen to public people, clearly, I mean, I wasn't driving, and I don't want to endanger anybody or myself. So, if you lie to yourself, it's not a life worth living. So to be dry, I call it dry, and bored is the way that I want to live my life. I didn't realize I blacked out because I would just kill time. But I'm healthy and happy and dry. But if I was going to wear Spanx, that day would have been the one that hurt. Not my best angle.
We've all been there. Really.
That's right.
So, anyway, when you're not touring, you're at home.
Yes.
Now, I've heard a rumor that when you're at home, you live in a rather large house.
Yes.
You've got
you owe me an apology, man. Last minute, I want an apology, otherwise, your wife and your children are not going to be on any... Otherwise, I'm not going to let you...
And Tinder, I operate Tinder from there. That's my Tinder control center.
There you go.
And even on Tinder, the dating app, even there, you know, since if you're on Tinder and you're not getting any matches, you know somebody's looking at you. Nope.
Wait, have you gone on a Tinder date?
I have.
Oh.
I have.
Yeah? How'd it go?
Well, you know, I told her I was Paul Rodriguez. We're doing well. I'm also Eric Estrada on another day. I'm trying to find God's perfect match for me, and I'm Eric Estrada before.
So while we're on this topic, you've got this big house. You know, you've got the Palace Lopez, and you're just hanging out in this one dude corner of it. Maybe you need a woman to come in there and help you put some of the other rooms together.
You know what? I would actually like to spend the rest of my life with somebody who loves me for who I am. No chance of that, but I do.
No chance of hell.
You're a lovable guy.
I think I am. I have some issues, but
we all do.
A guy who's passed out with one kidney, who's been divorced. Come on, I said cats.
You'll be laughing the whole time.
A lion forms right here. Get behind the lady with the wig.
All right, we're going to have much, much more with George Lopez when we come right back.
In the last 3 days, you bought me dinner. You kissed me first. You grabbed my ass. I'm not complaining. And then you booked us a suite at the Four Seasons.
You don't like the Four Seasons?
Oh, no. I love the Four Seasons. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I could only afford 2 seasons.
George Lopez. Now, congrats on St. George.
Thank you.
Yeah.
St. George is about a guy who has a career, divorced, and has a child. And that's you.
Yes.
So, was it based on your life?
Everything that I do is based on my life. I think that for a comedian, the more truer and the more real you can be, brings out the tragedy in your life, the things that are sad, but also through that you bring humor. My daughter's 18, but I wouldn't expect her to be in bed with any man, anywhere, shirt on, shirt off, intestines in, intestines out. And you could say that kid was on Hannah Montana. You go, oh, he's on Hannah Montana. He's sweet. Even kids on Hannah Montana have penises as well. So, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, they have penises. Everybody has penises over there.
Has such a great cast, and one of your co-stars, Danny Trejo, I heard he posed sort of a unique challenge at the beginning of production.
Oh, well, there's a few things that are first in television history. My show is the only one that took 2 months to clear an actor's tattoos on his body. Danny Trejo has several hundred tattoos. On his back, there's faces. We had to get releases of all the people's faces on the back. And on the front, on his chest that you're watching right there, that is the Rosarita refried bean woman. Because he was in prison, they stole the label from the kitchen, and the guy did the tattoo. Thank God it wasn't Uncle Ben or Mrs. Butter.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. Pillsbury Doughboy. Somebody. The Herbal Essence girl with the thick gum. And it took 7 years. 2 years in San Quentin and 4 more years in Pelican Bay. Because the guy got transferred, and the guy said to Danny, don't let anybody finish your tattoo till I finish it.
Oh, wow.
So let me go to solitary confinement. When I get out, I'll start working on it. Unbelievable. He's a great guy.
Tattoos are the new black. So Sharon and Ozzy gave you a really special gift a few years ago because they suggested that you have a unique set of house painters paint your house. Tell us about that.
Well, Sharon Osbourne loves classy things and the finest things in life. I don't. But my wife Ann, when I was married, Sharon said, we should use my painters. So they came from across the pond, not Mexico, not that pond. They came from England. And these British guys are painting my house and doing Venetian plaster, which is incredibly beautiful and successful and beautiful. And I never knew how much they cost until I came home one day. And usually guys that are working on your house are listening to music. Yeah. They were listening to books on tape. That's how expensive they were, books on tape. And it came out to $7 a word. Intelligent. What did he say? What did he say? Can we rewind it? What did he say?
Now, as we mentioned, in addition to doing St. George, you're doing your stand-up. Now, you, unlike other comics, you do mostly improv in your act.
Yes.
Is that nerve-wracking, or is that just easier for you because you're just naturally hilarious?
Well, I do my HBO specials live because it's scary enough to do stand-up. They say it's the most frightening thing. But to do it live puts another edge of risk that's even more challenging for a stand-up. No water and no stool and nothing like that. And I host a jazz festival. Bill Cosby gave me the jazz festival. He also prepared me by saying, when you do it, man, there's going to be smells in the air. You're going to smell. Bill Cosby told me that I would be smelling marijuana around 7 o'clock. But it is almost like jazz, I know all the notes, I know my life, and you just go out there and you just kind of play, and it's really the freest form of expression now, and the thing that I enjoy the most. And I honor, the people that came before me, Dick Greger, who I'm friends with, and Bill Cosby, and Richard Pryor.
Yeah. I was just telling Julie, I've seen George do 2.5 hours of stand-up and just destroy for 2.5 solid hours. People lose their minds. You're one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen.
I appreciate it.
Never give a bad show. George Lopez, everybody. You can watch St. George Thursday night at 9 on FX. For more information about George's comedy tour, go to thetalk.com. We'll be right back.